Hey there, Aries. Come on in and let's do your energy forecast for the week ahead, shall we? Hi there, my name is Intuitive Lee, and I am doing the energy forecast for the various zodiac signs, currently working on the sign of Aries. So welcome. I appreciate every single one of you. I would take a moment now, if you don't mind, to just note that I am in fact wearing my orange shirt and my red earrings. The orange shirt is because I'm doing my recordings here on September the 30th, which here in Canada is known as the National Day of Truth and Reconciliation. The red earrings here are symbolic of the red dress, which is the adopted symbol of the missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls of Canada. And I would strongly encourage you to go over to the National Centre for Truth and Reconciliation and look at the 94 recommendations that were made to the Canadian government a few years ago, and which have largely gone ignored. I do have close ties. My first husband was Cree. My mother-in-law was a residential school survivor. I am the mother to two boys. Their birth mother identifies as Indigenous heritage. And my boys, my oldest boy, they have different fathers, but my oldest identifies as Cree, and my middle son identifies as Métis, sorry. And my youngest, different mom, different birth mom, although sisters. They're both birth moms are sisters. So I am mom to my three great nephews, but they've been adopted literally at birth. So mine from day one. So the youngest does not identify, nor does he have any Indigenous heritage, and nor do I. But I do have, like I said, some close ties. So I do have a video out with regard to my take on this special day and my role as an ally. And I encourage you to go and have a look on my YouTube channel for that. But in the meantime, I've saved all that information for there. I just wanted to bring knowledge and awareness to this moment. So let's move on with your energy forecast. All right, then. So I am beginning with the universe has your back. This is your overarching theme of energy for the week ahead. And then I'll break it down a little bit by using the Sacred Traveler's Oracle deck. And we'll break it down with three other cards, beginning, middle, and end of your week. All right there, Aries, let's just get right to it. All right. So once again, this first deck, your overarching thread of energy through the entire week ahead. All right, no matter how these other cards break it down, they all thread together. Ooh, and look at this. What a beautiful message for this day of truth and reconciliation is oneness is my true nature. I love that. We are all one. At the end of the day, we are only as good as the strength that we lend each other, right? So if we allow others to fall behind in how they're treated and how they're respected any more than we are, and I don't care who you're talking about as a different culture or heritage here, everybody, we are only as good as those that come along with us, right? Those that we carry with us, and we need to carry everyone with us. And a lot of the times, what we don't understand is they're actually carrying us. And I mean this because if you have looked at my other video, or if you're about to look at the other video, I'm encouraging you, my little hook here is this. If we were to adopt more of the Indigenous ways of living our lives, respecting nature, following the cycles of nature, the moon, the sun, and all of that, we would then truly be stewards of the land that we live on, not the rapers and pillagers that we've become. And so I encourage you to familiarize yourself with that, because I do believe that as one, they had it right. The Indigenous peoples had it right at the very start. And if we're all going to move in one direction, maybe that's the direction we need to go in. And your opinion can differ, and I'm okay with that, whatever. I don't really care. Because when we look at the things that separate us, that was what prevents us from being one. Right? And I don't care if it's separated by color, creed, culture, religion, whatever. When we focus on the things that separate us, it prevents us from being together. So I encourage you to let that shit go and stand together. All right, let's get on with it here. So Aries, your first card was that the oneness is your true nature, but let's break it down a little bit with the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck and see what the universe would have you know at this time for your greatest and highest good? So that is the question I ask the cards as I'm shuffling. I just ask your angels, guides, and loved ones to come in here and share with me what they would have you know for your greatest and highest good. So let's just get to it, shall we? Your very first card for the beginning of the week for you is you're watching clouds, people. This is all about lying back, letting yourself have some rest, time to relax, right? So take a deep breath. It is fall. It is that time, if we are following the cycles of nature, where we do sort of start to chop the wood, gather the water, fill the cupboards, that other, fall sort of related stuff. But for you, not yet. I do feel for you, Aries, that quite a few of you have had a busy year up until now, and it's been sort of, one thing after another in many ways, some of them good, some of them not so much. And I really feel like the card just saying today, like, just take this time to take a breath, right? Take a breath, lay back, watch the clouds, make some pretty pictures. And this is what's going to gear you up so you can, in fact, be gathering the wood and the water and stocking the shelves in preparation for the rest of winter, right? But you need a little bit of deep breath now, just a final push and taking us into that rest time, right? Now look at this. In that rest, you get to consider choosing your path. Understanding that all is possible. The universe is literally filled with limitless possibilities. What you can think of is a smidgen to what the universe can come up with for you. So dream big, understanding that it's limitless, and even what you dream, the universe may dream bigger. Now, I suddenly have two cards here I've pulled. I will honor that, even though I know it's going to take me a little bit over. So crossing bridges, time to heal. Right? So it's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. I really do feel like this is a time to, there are some bridges that were meant to be burnt, leave them burnt, don't worry about that. But there's some places where injury has sort of made the bridges a little bit unstable, and it's time to go back and mend those bridges. So I'd encourage you to do that. And look at this, yeah. And then the cleansing water. So this is all about the purification of self, right? So purification activates the vibrant life force within. Oh boy, does it ever, right? So this is you purifying your mind, your soul, your being, and living in that oneness, right? The overarching theme. So start the week off nice and slow, easing up on yourself. By the middle of the week, you're contemplating your path forward. How can you live upon this earth differently? Walk softly upon Mother Gaia. And then understanding that some bridges are meant to stay burnt and some are meant to be mended. Contemplate that, choose your way forward, and then allow yourself to release all that no longer serves you. And this beautiful full moon energy, which is in place until Monday, is a great time to do it. So this is the energy forecast. I'm so sorry for not saying this from the top. October the 1st to the 6th. So enjoy. Blessed be one and all, and I will see you back here next week. Please go have a look for that other video. All right? Take care. Do like, share, and subscribe. Intuitively sign off.